and today we're going to be decorating our art folders. And the way we're going to do that is by taking first a dark marker and writing your name and class code somewhere on your folder, not too big and not too small, very readable so everybody knows whose folder it is. So here I'm writing my name, and underneath you're going to write your class code. After you write your class code, you're going to put a shape around your name and class code so that it has a defined border. After that, if you would like, you can add some extra shapes to your folder. I'm going to show you two different shapes. This is a heart, and an easy way to make a heart is to make the letter M and then make the letter V underneath it, touching the corners together. So first you make an M, a curved M shape, and then underneath you make the letter V and you touch the edges of those letters together. That's an easy way to learn how to make a heart if you don't know how to make a heart. I'm also going to show you how to make a star using a capital letter A. So you draw a very tall capital letter A with a very wide crossbar, and then you connect the corners on opposite sides. It's a little bit harder than the heart, but it's still a pretty easy way to learn to make a star. So first you write a capital letter A with a pointy top, and you make a line across really wide, wider than a real A, and a little higher up than a real A. And then you connect those two corners on opposite sides down and across. So if you would like to make a star but you don't know how, that might be one way that you can learn. Now the next part of our folder is going to be making the exploding part. So for this step, you're going to take a marker or a crayon and you're going to start to make a wiggly line around your name and class code. You can pick any color you want, and it can be a zigzag or a wiggle wobbly kind of line, as long as it moves back and forth. It's up to you. And we're going to go all the way around your name and class code. Now, if you have more than one shape on there, you can add a wiggly line around all your shapes. So I have a star and a heart, so I have to add a wiggly line around my star and my heart. And I have to make it pretty much all the way around and pretty neat, even though it's a wibble wobbly wiggly line or a zigzag line. We're still going to try to make sure it goes all the way around pretty neatly, as we still want to do our best work. So the step after this is that we're going to add more lines, more layers of these wibble wobbly lines in rows going out around each shape. And we want to try to pick a contrasting color. That just means that that color is going to show up pretty well against the first color. So I know that orange and blue are pretty different from each other, and they are contrasting. So they will show up pretty well when they're next to each other. And so I'm going to basically just do this for the rest of my folder. I'm going to add more rows. So I have more rows going around all three of my shapes. And then when I'm done with that row, I'm going to add another row around all of my shapes. Now you can choose to use different colors for each row, or you can choose to make a pattern. So for my red and black lines, I think I'm going to make that one into a pattern and just keep it red and black. But the other ones, maybe I'll experiment and try some different colors. You can use highlighters, you can use markers, you can use crayons, or Sharpies. It's up to you. You decide what kind of drawing supplies to use. You could even use colored pencils if you want. So have fun. I want you to fill up your whole folder with these wibble wobbly or zigzag lines. And I want you to think about contrast. What color is going to show up and help all those different wibble wobbly patterns and stripes show up the best. Have fun, everybody!